Welcome back to another video, guys. We are going to be taking the deck off of the Toro lawnmower. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how I'm thinking we're going to take this off, but it might work. So I'm thinking that we take this and that pin comes off, and we just take that should snap off, or just like take a little pick and you can like scoop it off. That pin comes off. This bolt, same exact on the other side. So I'm gonna go grab the tools that we're gonna need, and then we can get straight to it. Okay, so I got just a couple wrenches here. I got a pick to take the little things off, a pair of pliers, and wrenches from ranging from 10 to 16 millimeter. So the first thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to take these little like clamps here and take a look. It's just bend that like that, and it's basically, I'll show you on a better one on exactly what you want to do for this, but we're just gonna want to take it. Oh, dang it. And just bend it like that, take it, rip it out. And I'll show you on this one, since it is, well, yes, just this one, since it is a little better and forgiving. So we're just gonna want to take it, bend it straight, like that, and take it out. That's what you're going to want to do for all of them. And I'm going to do that on the rest and the other side. Then I'll pick the camera back up. And it is going to be kind of a short video this time, since it's kind of rushed. I was going to do a kayaking video on Fremont, which is the lake just here in town, of just paddling around showing you the island, the sandbar, all that kind of cool stuff. But we're ripping this deck off, and in the future I'm thinking that we're going to basically take this here, this little strut thing, we're undoing the top and like swap this around and swap that around, so it all is like lowered up here. But I don't know, we might lift it up or drop it down, whether on what I would like to do. So I'm going to take those clips off on both sides, and then I'll pick the camera back up. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to be showing you how to take off a C-clip, since these are kind of confusing. When I first looked at them, it made no sense. But I asked my dad about them. He's like, just hit it with a hammer on the top. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, since my descriptions are not that good. Okay, come take a look down here. Oh, dang it, sorry. This little thing right here, that is like holding that on to there. And what you're going to want to do is take your hammer and like hit it on the top, like that. So once you get it that far off, just take your screwdriver. You're just gonna take it. It should pop off just like that, and it's right here. I'm going to try to put most of the stuff back on, in case I would ever want to put it back. But I'll show you on the other side, too. So, here's our C-clip. And here we're going to try to spin it around. Just kind of rotate up, like that. Really gunky. But, we got it up, like that. We're just gonna come around. Okay, I got some of it popped off here. We're just gonna take our screwdriver, kind of jam it in there. Alright, get it off enough. We're just gonna Sorry about the loud noises. Okay, this one's kind of being a little hard, so I'm gonna put down the camera and I'll pick it back up when it's time to take off the bolts. Okay guys, I got the circle clip off, so our next step is to be basically want to take this off, that bar, and that's already popping off, but this front part should come off, that should come off, and it should be pretty simple. Really greasy. Set you guys up here. Here's a little bolt for that. Just came off pretty easily. This part just kind of shuffles off, I think. Yep. I got that part off. Here you go. So here's that bar I was talking about. Right here is where the bolt sits on the other part, and see how much that's worn down. I think if you were like if you're maintaining these, I would recommend like kind of moving it over, but otherwise for me it don't matter. And the next part is definitely changing pants tomorrow. The next part is just to hammer that kind of thing out. And this part should drop down, do the exact same to the other side, and we are finished. So kind of set you up to look at it. Something like this. Just line it up with the screwdriver. You just want to kind of tap it out. Don't need to be hard tapping out, just kind of gently tap it out. Boom. Got that bar up. This part's free. We got the thing that holds it out, and now we're gonna go to the other side. That's our hammer. Hammer. Ugh, oofta. But this one, pretty similar. We're just gonna set you all up like that. Take our hammer. Well, depends if we want to take it out up here or down here. I'm thinking more up here. That's got weight on it. And this all has weight on it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take you off here. Sorry, you're kind of tipping over. Good idea. There we go. This should be pretty simple. You just want to kind of lift this up, push it out. Basically, this whole system is just kind of like pins and stop. Boom, that part's dropped. Here's our belt. For the take off the belt, we're gonna move this back, unwrap it around the pulley, unwrap it around that back pulley, and then that should be good. So we got this part out, and we gotta do this part up here. So like that. We're just gonna take this, line it up. You just kind of wanna, well, I guess we could turn it this way if we really wanted to make it easier. Oh, we don't even need to tap this guy out. He just falls out. We got that bolt, or that kind of like pin. Whoa, sorry guys. For this back one, I showed you before. It's just kind of, ow, that can hurt. Just kind of couple it off like that. We got this piece. Same thing. Lots of wear, but then we got this piece. Then our next thing that we're gonna do, sorry about that, pillars, is we're gonna take this, or I can take this, move it back. Let's go take it. Oh, looks like it's connected up there. Maybe, I actually don't know how that's connected. But I can, oh, it's just more of these little clips here. I'll take them clips off camera, since that would be really hard to show you. So, I'm gonna turn the camera off, pick it back up when I get those clips off. Okay, back, and we're gonna have to kinda, with that, we're just gonna set you guys up towards it. And it is this one right there. And you know how we're gonna take that out? Screwdriver and hammer. We're just gonna kinda, nope, not that one, it's this one. Yeah. Kinda line it up. Sorry. Okay, so basically our next thing is this probably doesn't have, it probably can't have weight on it. So we're gonna take this mower deck, kind of just lift it up a little, and then try to push it through. Oh, that's really weird to me. Probably can't be engaged, huh? Silly me. There we go. Yeah, okay, when you're doing that part, do not engage it. For anyone wondering. That's gonna be kind of, might be a problem trying to take her crap off our belt here. Also, you'll probably just unloop the pulley around back there. Unless that has some guard on it. Which it does, so it's just cool like that. But we're gonna come around here. It should be one of these pins. This one. Okay, our deck's off. We're gonna have to undo that. So I'm betting that's 10. No, it's 11. Wait, did I pick up a 10? Yeah. That is 11 millimeter, which I should have. I picked one up. Yeah, here it is. There we go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. This guy's seized up. There we go. That should be just enough to move it out of the way for me. And this, then we take this wrench, we gotta go to the other side. Do the same thing, ready tighty, lefty loosey. I don't remember it, but which I have a cool story. I was working on a truck, just doing an oil change, and the guy that I was working with, he was watching me under the car, making sure I was doing it okay. And he's like, oh, you're not supposed to turn it that way, you turn it the other way. And I'm like, no, he turned it that way. And we kept going back and forth until I just started listening to him. And so I turned it the other way. And like, I kept saying that this is just getting tighter, this is not getting looser. And he's like, no, that's the right way, that's really odd. Let me try it out. And later, when he finishes the oil change, he told me that I was going the wrong way. Yeah. That's just interesting. Okay, if you're wondering how, like, since you maybe broke the pins or you bent them so bad that, you can't really get them back on, like if you want to keep this, you can use nails. I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to sell stuff, since I don't try to sell lemons. Like, so for y'all that don't know what a lemon is, it's just like in the vehicle world, it's just like in real life, it's sour. And when someone says it's sour, means the deal's bad. You got sold something that was about to break, or something that was held together by a piece of chicken wire, and that is not good. Those are called lemons, and most people don't want lemons, trust me. But I don't really try to make things lemons that I work on, but just the way I fix things, like, do it with your own stuff. I fix things if I'm gonna sell it, like that push mower, which is still that's up on sale for Marketplace. If you just want to, like, it's yours and you don't really care, like this, just band-aid it if you're me. But if you want things done properly, I would not recommend listening to me, since I don't do things proper. I do things the way they work. It's the wrong way. I don't want to bust my fingers on this axle. Is that the wrong way? No. Oh, there we go. There's like a 9% chance I just broke that bolt. That should be the right way. With bolts like this that are all covered in gunk, I'd be careful when trying to unloose them. Just take it slow, don't take the impact right to them, since impact could and sometimes will break them. Same thing with rusty. These are rusty too, for anyone that's wondering. Rusties. See how when I spin this on the other side, one of those bolts will be moving. And so we need another 13. So it's 13 there and 13 on the other side. Means we need 2 13s. So I'm gonna run in the garage and grab a 13. I'll pick the camera back up when I get out. Okay, I'm back. But we're gonna take one 13 and put it on one side and on the other. But if you're ever wondering what happened to that oil filter, the side kind of got crumpled in, but that's okay, since it didn't get crumpled in so much that it's not usable, or you can't get it off, since we're changing the oil filter. And you don't want to reuse oil filters unless you don't. I wouldn't try to reuse your oil filters if you don't have to. It's a ratchet wrench, so I can't just hold it on there. It has to be on a certain way. There we go. Belt just dropped. And we got our belt out. Oh, never mind. We gotta go around to the other side. So there's a pretty pink princess. It needs to be done a certain way. Oh, forgot to sell us that little brake thing there. That's probably just a quick hammer. Grab the screwdriver. See up here, so y'all can see it. Just take it, screwdriver. or not, since it doesn't want to do that. We got a lot more freedom with this thing. Why am I still having it under here? I already got the belt off on one side. Why am I trying to take the belt fully off? Silly me. We're just gonna take this and back up with it. Oh, this is catching. It's gonna be kind of a problem there. So, well, okay, so the engage thing is still dangling, but we got this off, which is all good and dandy. That's what we're trying to get today. But now look at all that clearance there. That's probably close to 50 pounds in weight loss right there. But otherwise, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, since every view counts when I'm this little of a YouTuber. Just want to thank you for watching. If you want to know something more, like I can give you the details on the engine, or you want to ask me a question, leave it down in the comments. I'd like you to please subscribe. Otherwise, hope you all have a great day, good night, or afternoon, wherever you are. But otherwise, bye.